Title: Enki and the World Order, What the Ancient Tablets Actually Say. This is one of the oldest written stories in human history. It was written on clay tablets more than 4,000 years ago. It does not describe a flood, or a battle, or the creation of the world. It describes how the world is organized. This story is called Enki and the World Order, and it still exists on real tablets in real museums. Enki and the World Order is a Sumerian mythological composition. It was written in the Sumerian language using cuneiform script on clay tablets. It dates to approximately 2100 to 2000 BCE during the Ur-3 period. This text is not a legend passed down orally. It is a written, preserved document copied by scribes in ancient Mesopotamia. Its purpose is not entertainment. Its purpose is to explain how the natural world and human society are structured and maintained. Enki is one of the most important gods in Sumerian religion. He is associated with water, wisdom, creation, fertility, craftsmanship, and order. Enki is specifically the god of fresh water, called the Abzu. He is not a sky god. He is not a warrior. He is a god of balance and regulation. In later Akkadian texts, Enki is known as Ea. Tablets containing Enki and the World Order were discovered during archaeological excavations in southern Mesopotamia. Most copies come from the city of Nippur, a major religious and scribal center. These tablets were excavated primarily between 1899 and 1900 by German archaeological expeditions. Additional fragments were found at Ur and Uruk. The tablets were broken, fragmented, and dispersed, as is common with ancient clay texts. The text was reconstructed and translated by professional Assyriologists. The most influential modern translation was produced by Samuel Noah Kramer. Kramer published translations and analyses in the mid-20th century, including in his book, History Begins at Sumer. Other scholars involved in studying this text include Thorkild Jacobsen and Benno Landsberger. These translations are based on multiple tablet copies, grammatical analysis, and parallel Sumerian texts. Tablets containing parts of Enki and the World Order are physically preserved today in the Penn Museum, the Istanbul Archaeology Museums, and the British Museum. Many fragments are also photographed, transliterated, and translated, and are available digitally through the Cuneiform Digital Library Initiative. The story begins with Enki addressing the gods. He does not create the world from nothing. Instead, he assigns functions. Enki regulates rivers, defines marshlands, assigns roles to cities, establishes agriculture, controls crafts and tools, and organizes social order. Each element of civilization is given a place. Water is central. Fresh water brings fertility. Controlled water brings order. Uncontrolled water brings chaos. Enki does not rule by force. He rules by knowledge and distribution. The world works because everything has a defined role. The text does not say that Enki came from space, that Enki created humans using technology, that Enki ruled humans physically, or that Enki fought advanced wars. There is no description of machines, there is no mention of planets. there is no physical description of Enki. This is religious cosmology, not science fiction. This text shows something crucial. One of the earliest civilizations in history understood the world as a system of balance. Order mattered more than conquest. Water mattered more than weapons. Knowledge mattered more than power. This is not a primitive worldview. It is an organized one. Enki and the World Order is not a mystery text. It is a manual of civilization. Written in clay, preserved for 4,000 years, still readable today. It does not ask us to believe. It asks us to understand how ancient humans saw their world. Before science explained the world, humans used stories. And some of those stories were about order.